Well, Driving Single Parents has been helping local single parents get where they need to go. Founder Cindy Witteman is here to tell us a little bit more. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Hello, thank you for having me.
I've been so excited to learn a little bit more about Driving Single Parents. It is so amazing what you've been able to do over the past 8 years for the San Antonio community. And you guys just recently awarded another single parent a car.
We did, yes, on March 20th.
Tell me a little bit about it.
It was a beautiful thing. Went to a mom who is a yoga instructor. She has an autistic son who's nonverbal, and she's been spending 4 or 5 hours a day just commuting, using the bus services to get him to his therapy, to get herself to work, him to school, and she was just really in the struggle. But she had that spirit in her where she was going to win no matter what. So I'm glad that we were able to help her get there a little faster with the tool of a vehicle.
That is amazing. We're seeing some pictures here from the giveaway. A lot of people take a car for advantage, right? I've got one, you've got one, we use it to get where we need to go. It's not a big deal. There are so many people that don't have access to a vehicle. And when you are a single parent and you've got a kid that needs to get somewhere, you're utilizing the bus system, Uber, things like that, it just weighs so heavily on you. So to be able to take that off and award them with a car is absolutely amazing and life-changing too.
Absolutely, yes. I always tell people, if you've ever had a flat tire on the side of the road and you had that moment of like, oh, what am I going to do?
Yes.
Can you imagine if that was your everyday life?
No, I cannot. I can't. It's just so hard to imagine. So think about how great it is to be able to kind of save someone's life a little bit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been doing this for a long time. Today is actually an anniversary, right?
Yes.
8 years ago, you awarded the very first car to a very deserving single parent right here in San Antonio. Tell me a bit about this gentleman.
Oh my goodness, John Cano is an incredible person. He is just a light. He still drives the car to this day, which is really incredible. He was actually hit by a drunk driver in an accident, and unfortunately in that accident he lost his vehicle, his wife, and his leg. And so he became a handicapped single dad overnight. So we did our due diligence to make sure we got him a vehicle that would not only handle his single parent needs, but also handle his handicap needs. And he still drives this vehicle to this day, which is it's amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. Let's talk a little bit about why you decided to start Driving Single Parents.
Yes, I'm actually a domestic violence survivor, and so once I got on the other side of that single parent journey and I was just working really hard and all the things, I wanted to give back. And I started thinking, how in the world could I help somebody get to the next step? You know, if you give somebody a meal, they need another one the next day. If you give somebody a pack of diapers, they need another pack the next week, right? How can I get them or give them the ability to go get that thing for themselves? And that's when it hit me, a car. There's no way I could have worked 2 jobs and put myself through school had I not had the car that I had. So that's where the idea came from.
So how do you get funding to purchase these vehicles, and how can we help?
Well, you know, we do partner with a lot of dealerships. Like our last giveaway was through Red McCombs, and we're so grateful for them. But we do still have to pay for the vehicle. And so people really believe that we have these huge partnerships where we have all this money coming in from all these big donors. But that's not true. Honestly, the kindness of our everyday community members, giving us that $1, that $5, that $100 that they can spare, that added up by all the people who do that small give really is what funds Driving Single Parents.
And so what is the best way for us to donate or find out a little bit more about what you're doing?
Definitely go to the website, drivingsingleparents.org. You can find out more. You can see all the past giveaway details, and then you can also make a donation there if you can. Every dollar counts.
Thank you so much for what you're doing for the community. Always good to see you. If you would like to know more about Driving Single Parents, take a look at your screen. You can make a donation through the website. It's drivingsingleparents.org. And be sure you're following them on social media as well. They are on Instagram and Facebook at Driving Single Parents.